So we have about 1 minute. Well, I like this even if you guys don't turn on your video. I like this anyways because I can see your names, which is nice. And then I could be like, yo, Jeannie, what up? Okay. Hi. And hi, Erica and Myra and Emily. Hello. Okay, cool. We have a small little class today. Thank you for being here and showing up to your mats. We're going to start seated. So find a comfortable seat, cross-legged, preferably. If that doesn't work for you though, then find a place that's comfortable for you. Rest your hands somewhere comfortably, sit up nice and tall. Allow your eyelids to close or have a soft gaze down at your lap or your mat. Right away, bring awareness to your seat and just feel the connection that the seat has to the floor. And then from there, trace a line up your spine. You want to sit up with purpose, but find some ease with the seat too. So allow the shoulders to be heavy and relaxed. Draw your chin slightly back towards your throat to elongate the back of your neck. Soften around your eyes and around your mouth. Let your arms be heavy. And just take a moment to go inward and just notice your inner landscape. Just visualize all your organs. Visualize where your rib cage is sitting, your pelvis, your heart. And start to elongate your breath. You might start to cultivate Ujjayi breath, that slight constriction in the back of your throat as you breathe in and out through your nose. So breathing here with purpose. Observing the breath for a moment. Notice the contents of your mind this morning. Is your mind kind of all over the place? Or does it feel somewhat settled and quiet? Just notice where it is. Let it be however it is. And then see what you need for practice today. Listen to your body. Do what is best for you. Empty your lungs completely and let's just take one long big breath in together. Inhale through your nose. Fill all the way up. Open your mouth and let that breath go. You can keep your eyes closed or open them if you'd like, but bring your chin to your chest and let your head hang for a moment. Feel that stretch down the back of your neck into your upper back. And then we're going to circle around. So whatever direction you want to go, just start to trace a big circle with your chin. Go one direction a few times. And then once you feel like you've had enough to one side, you'll switch and circle the other way. Keep a little tone in your belly too. That helps support your seat here, helps support your spine. Once you've had enough that way, bring your chin back to your chest and then lift your gaze. If you want, you can open your eyes now if you haven't. We're gonna keep our hands, our palms down on our knees. So the arms are nice and active. And then we're just gonna kind of circle our torso around. Like we're stirring a pot here and just kind of awakening up the tissues in the belly and around your low back, into your hips a little bit. Circling once you've gone one way a little bit, a few times, switch sides. Just noticing how your low back feels this morning. Your hips. Good, and then come on to center. Inhale, but reach both arms up. Big stretch, reach up like you're trying to kind of climbing a ladder. And just stretch into the sides of the body. And then let's place your right hand down off to the side and reach your left arm up and over. And you're gonna bend your elbow and cradle your head. So you're gonna hold your head into your hand. Let your head be heavy. Turn your gaze slightly up underneath that left bicep. Keep rooting the sits bones down. And then kind of rotate your heart up towards the sky. Breathe into that left side of your body. Rise back up, both hands reach overhead. Your left hand will come down, side body stretch, bend that right elbow and capture your head. Turn your gaze to look up under the arm. Good, keep those your seat really rooting down as you lift up and out through that right hip crease, all the way up to your armpit. And then come on back up to center. Inhale, both arms reach up. Take your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, draw your knuckles down, open your chest. Draw the shoulders down, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then start to hinge from your hip, come forward. You might just come partway down. You might fold all the way over and let your head drop, bringing your chin to your chest. On your next breath in, rise back up. Reach your arms overhead, inhale. Take your hands behind you, bring your soles of the feet to the floor, reverse tabletop pose, lift your hips. So you might keep your chin kind of tucked towards your chest here, or if your neck allows, see what it feels like to gently release your head back. Press the feet down, engage the glutes and the hamstrings. Bring the chin back to the chest, lower. Cross your legs with the opposite cross here. Hands to your knees again. One more time, you're gonna circle through the belly. Just like you're stirring a pot. Wakening up the inside, the inner landscape here of ourselves, and switch directions. Keep the breath flowing. Go ahead and come back to center. Inhale, reach both arms up. Side body stretch, right arm down, left arm up, cradle the head. Inhale, come to center, both arms reach, left arm down, cradle the head with that right arm. Inhale, come to center, reach those arms up. Exhale, release your hands behind, opposite grip this time. Draw the knuckles down, lift the heart, breathe in, and bow forward. Exhale. Stay here, breathe in. And exhale. Inhale, rise back up. Release your arms, breathe in, reach up overhead, big stretch, and then hands behind. One more time, reverse tabletop, soles of the feet to the ground. Inhale, lift the hips, push the floor away. Maybe let the head gently drop back. Chin to chest, lower the hips. Make your way to downward facing dog pose. Start with the feet nice and wide today. Sway the hips side to side. Push your hands into the floor. Spread, fingers are spread wide. Elongate the sides of your body. Let your head hang. Just moving a little side to side. Feeling into the upper thigh bone where it joins with the hip there. And then let's roll up onto the toes, lift the heels, and then lower the heels back down. Do that a few times. Just awakening the feet. And then we're gonna do some deep squatting in your down dog. So you're gonna bend your knees, send your seat back, belly to thighs, and then straighten the legs. And just do that a few times, bend into the knees, straighten the legs. Okay, come back to a more straight leg and then bring your feet in a little closer. Find your footing for your downward facing dog. Rock forward into plank pose. Kneeling plank works too. Fire up your legs. Tuck the tailbone slightly so you turn your glutes on here. Push the floor away, inflate that space between your shoulder blades, and just notice your elbow creases, kind of wrap them more towards your thumbs or forward. So the shoulders are nice and stable and strong. Bring the knees down, lower it all the way down to your belly. Reach your arms back, Shalanbhasana locust pose. Lift your legs, lift your chest, reach your arms back, and then make fists with your hands. Roll out your wrists and ankles. Mobilizing these joints here. And then switch directions. Back body working, glutes active. It's windy today. And then relax, bring your hands under your shoulders by your low ribs, tuck your toes, press back to child's pose. Relax your arms, relax your hands. You might turn your palms up. You might shimmy your hips a little bit side to side, sending those hips farther back to your heels. Relax the forehead down. Long breath in, expand through the sides of your body, so three-dimensional breath. Letting that breath out through the mouth or nose. Bring your palms back to the ground. Inhale, rise up through tabletop. And allow your hips to melt forward and down towards the mat, coming into a little modified upward facing dog. Turn your glutes on to give you a little more support here. Arms are straight. Lift the heart. Gaze down the tip of your nose, and then turn your head to the right. Little neck stretch, and then come to center. Turn your head to the left. Come to center. Tuck your toes, pull your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Adjust the feet. Look towards your hands, start to tiptoe forward. Take tiny little steps, bringing the feet right up behind your hands to your forward fold. Let your head hang. Take your right hand under your face. You can come to your fingertips. Bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, and sweep your left arm up. If that doesn't work in your shoulder, bring your hand to your sacrum and just turn your heart to the left. Look down, switch sides. Bend into the left leg, right leg straightens, arm reaches up, or hand to sacrum. Turning heart to the right. Come on back to center, release. Halfway lift, inhale, extend your spine. Retract the shoulders, exhale, fold down. Rise all the way up, inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart. Find your grounded stance here, either feet apart or feet together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over, side body stretch. Inhale, up both arms up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up and over. Elongate that right side. Inhale, reach. Cactus your arms, little baby back bend. Slight bend in your knees, lift your heart, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left leg is gonna step back as you exhale. Dip your knee, lift your heart, come to your fingertips for your cow lunge, stretching your hip flexors. And then two straightish legs as you lift your hips for cat lunge and around your back. Fingertips, or if you need blocks here or books, grab them and push into something, the floor or blocks, round your back. Rebend your knees and lift your gaze, cow lunge. Plank pose, plant the hands, step back. Rock forward, toe tips, lower all the way to your belly. Knees can come down. Reach your arms back, locust pose, lift your feet, lift your chest. Try to bring your pinkies closer together behind you. Maybe you take a bind, interlace the fingers, draw the knuckles down. Create length with that lift, firing up the whole back line of the body. And then release, hands by the rib cage, tuck toes, child's pose, hips up and back. Just one breath. Inhale, come forward into that modified up dog. Squeeze the glutes, lift the heart, turn your head to the right. Come to center, turn your head to the left. Come to center, Tuck toes under, pull your hips up and back, down dog. Left leg will lift, breathe in. Split dog, step that foot through between your hands. Cow lunge, dip the knee, lift the heart. Linger here. Feel that stretch in that hip flexor. Heart is lifted. And then come into your cat lunge, two straight-ish legs. Round in, push your fingers into something, the floor or blocks. Breathe into that space between your shoulder blades. Rebend your knee, cow lunge. Push off with your back foot and step forward. Forward fold. Rise all the way up to standing. Reach the arms skyward, Urdhva Hastasana. Right arm down, left arm up and over, side bend. Inhale, center. And exhale, left arm down, right arm up. Both arms up, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift. Right leg back, low lunge. Cow lunge, dip the knee, lift the heart, breathe in. Cat lunge, round. Exhale. Inhale, rebend the knees. Step back plank. Rock forward, toe tips lower to your belly. Tops of the feet glue to the mat. Roll your shoulders up by your ears and back. Peel yourself up for cobra. Draw the heels of the hands back. Shoulders down away from the ears and lower down. Tuck toes, downward facing dog pose. Right leg will lift, split dog. Nice strong legs. Step the foot through, low lunge. Dip the knee, lift the heart, cow lunge. Cat lunge, two straightish legs around in. Rebend, inhale. Push off with the big toe ball mound of your foot there, forward fold. Rise all the way up, inhale. One back bend here, cactus the arms, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. From here, bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit back, reach the arms forward and slightly up. Draw the shoulders down. Weight back in your heels, like little subtle tilt of your pelvis forward, like you're shining a flashlight from your tailbone down to the floor. And breathe. Fly your arms back. Reach, squeeze the shoulder blades, turn on your triceps, so straighten the arms as much as you can, reach back. Good, and then take your fold here, release the arms. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left leg is gonna step back, lower that left knee to the mat, reach your arms to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Wrap your left arm under your right for eagle, or hold shoulders. Lift the elbows up and away from your chest. Keep your back toes tucked under. And just breathe into that space between your shoulder blades. Lift your back knee, high lunge, and pause. You can have a little bend in that back knee, but heel is lifted nice and high. Open up warrior two, face the left long edge of your mat, stretch your arms long. So we release those arms, adjust the feet as needed. Flip your right palm up and reverse your warrior here. Cradle your head like we did in the beginning. So bend that elbow, hold on to your head, reach up and back. This might feel a little more of an opening through your lats. And that left hand can rest on your leg, or you can have a little half bind around your waist. Release this and move into extended side angle. Forearm can come to the thigh or straight arm. Reach your left arm up and over. Bend the elbow, cradle the head here. Turn your gaze up. So we want to rotate the rib cage up. Your next shape is high pyramid. You're going to parallel your feet to the left long edge of your mat. Reach your arms overhead, palms touch. Turn your big toes slightly in, engage the legs, and then dive forward for your wide leg fold. Come all the way down, hands into the shoulders, or you can grab outer edges of feet or ankles. Pause here for a moment, just let your head hang. You might even shake it out a little bit, creating a traction in your spine. And then release, walk the hands out in front of you, halfway lift. Bend into your back knee, so side lunge into the left leg. Right leg is nice and straight, ground the foot into the mat. And then sweep your arms towards the front of the mat, reach, let your head go. Nice side body stretch on the left. Strength building in that left leg. Maybe feel a little stretch in your right inner thigh. And then crawl around to the back of your mat, quarter turn, low lunge, left foot is forward. Come to your fingertips, lift your back leg, standing L. So you're pushing off the ball mound foot of that back foot. And then right foot meets left, forward fold. Chair pose, bend the knees, lift the chest, the torso. Fly your arms back. You might take a bind here. Squeeze the shoulder blades. One more breath in. Release and fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Left leg steps back. So we're going a circular flow here around our mat. Lower your back knee, reach the arms to the sky. Again, left elbow under right. Wrap up the arms, eagle. Back toes stay tucked. Draw the navel towards the spine, organize it, everything, and lift up into your high lunge. Breathe. Open warrior two to the right long edge of your mat. Stretch your arms nice and long, release that bind. Flip your palm, reverse, cradle the head. Extended side angle, cradle the head. Turn the gaze up. High pyramid, parallel those toes and palms touch overhead. Wide leg fold, tilt your pelvis as you dive the heart down. Maybe shake out the head gently again. Relax your face. Hands out in front, halfway lift. Side bend again into your left leg. Sweep your arms all the way around towards the back of your mat. Reach. And then walk those fingertips to the front of your mat, quarter turn. Standing L, lift your back leg. Both feet to the mat, fold in. Chair pose, Utkatasana, bend the knees. Fly your arms back. Option to lift the heels. Start to come into a drinking bird, a variation of it, just working balance. Heels are lifting, nose tipping down, arms reaching back. Lower the heels, straighten your legs, Urdhva Hastasana, reach to the sky. Cactus your arms, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Right leg will step back. Lower that knee. Reach the arms up. Right elbow under left. Wrap up the arms. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee, high lunge. Open up, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse. Cradle the head. Stay for an extra breath. Extended side angle. So that arm that's on the leg here is nice and active. Try to avoid dumping weight into the shoulder. Reach that right arm up, cradle the head, gaze up. Open rib cage and heart towards sky. Rise up through high pyramid. Turn your toes now out and the heels in, goddess pose. Drop the hips. Might move a little bit for this first round. Shimmy side to side. Bring your hands to your thighs, come to center. Right shoulder will press towards the floor. A little stretch to the inner thighs and across the low back. A little twist in your torso, come to center. Left shoulder presses down. And then come back to center. Inhale, straighten your legs, parallel the feet. Side bend into your right leg, your back leg. Hinge forward, sweep those arms to the front of the mat, stretch through the right side of the body. Left leg is straight, sole of the foot pressing down, right knee is nice and bent. Weight into that right leg. Walk your hands to the back of the mat, quarter turn. So we'll change it up a little bit here. Keep your belly connected to your thighs. Lift your back leg for standing split. You might take your right hand to your right ankle, maybe your left hand. Find the balance. One point of focus, keep the eyeballs still. And then left foot meets right, fold in. Chair pose, bend the knees, reach the arms. Fly the arms back, lift the heels, drinking bird. Lower the heels, reach the arms up, stand tall, Urdhva. Cactus your arms, baby back bend, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Right leg steps back. One more time here. Right knee down, reach the arms up. Eagle, right arm under left. Lift the elbows up away from the chest, the hands away from the face. Keep the back toes tucked, lift your back knee. Breathe. Warrior two, open up. Left long edge of your mat. Left knee is bent. Flip the palm reverse, cradle your head. Last time with these. And then extended side angle, cradle the head. Come up to high pyramid. Turn your toes out, heels in goddess pose. Hands to your thighs, inhale, breath. Exhale, right shoulder presses down. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder presses down. Inhale to center. Exhale, settle in. Rise up, straighten the legs. Parallel those toes. Side bend into your right leg, hinge forward. Sweep those arms to the back of your mat. Reach to the right side. Quarter turn around to the front of your mat. Keep the belly, the torso connected to that right thigh. Lift your back leg. You might take a standing split here. Right hand to ankle, left hand maybe. Just notice how your foot is working to balance you. Left foot meets right, fold in. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plank pose, step back. So option, do a little push-up, chaturanga, or the more of a military push-up works, and then lower either halfway or all the way, up dog or cobra, or locust pose, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg nice and high, split dog. Keep the leg straight, rotate your right hip open. Left leg stays nice and straight, keep pushing into your left foot, and then bend the knee, scorpion. Push into your right hand. Good, right knee behind your right arm. And then right knee to left upper arm, twist under the body. Bring the knee center and set the foot down. Keep the back knee lifted, rise up high crescent lunge. Left elbow under right for eagle. We're gonna take a humble bow here with eagle arms in your crescent lunge. So it's a little might be a little wobbly. Inhale, reach your arms up. Pull the navel in, draw the elbows down, hinge forward. Bring your right shoulder towards your right knee and see if you can kind of let your head hang. It's a little different with that back heel lifted. A little more challenging. Rise back up, keep the arms. You're gonna push off with your back ball of your foot there for eagle legs. So push off, wrap the left thigh over the right and sit down. Lift the chest, elongate the spine, pull the navel back, lift the elbows up away from the chest. Open up that space between your shoulder blades and squeeze your thighs together. Unwind the legs, come into warrior three with your eagle arms. Hinge forward, take your time. We're gonna unwind the arms here, bring the hands to the hip creases, or the hips, and then start to open up for Ardha Chandrasana. Right hand can release to the floor or a block. or hover. So you're stacking your left hip over your right. Maybe you fly both arms open. Any other variation you have here, it's okay to fall out, just retry. Gently land warrior two. All right, flip the palm reverse. Extended side angle. All the way over into your side lunge to that back of your mat, into your left knee. Sweep your arms around to the front. Let your head hang. Turn to the back of your mat, quarter turn. Standing splits on this leg, belly connected to thigh. Lift your right leg. Left hand grabs the ankle. Right hand grabs the ankle. Lifted leg is active. Building strength in the hamstring and glute on that lifted leg. Good. And then lower right foot meets left. Fold in. Bend the knees. Utkatasana chair pose. Reach up. Fly the arms back. Maybe lift the heels. Lower the heels. Stand tall. Urdhva Hastasana. Cactus your arms. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Left leg steps back. High lunge, rise up. Left elbow under right eagle. Right away, Garudasana, eagle pose. Push off with that back foot, wrap up the thighs. Warrior three, eagle arms, hinge forward. See if you can open up right here into half moon. Gently land, warrior two. Straighten your bent knee here and just take a reverse kind of triangle. Good, rebend into your front knee, extended side angle. Side lunge into your left leg, so your front leg. Sweep your arms around to the back, let your head hang. Quarter turn to the front of your space. So step your back foot in so that you're able to place the heel on the ground for a small pyramid pose. Come to fingertips, inhale, extend the spine, lengthen, and then you might fold more over that leg. Options, handstand hops. Place the hands out in front of you, lift your back leg. You can always adjust that left foot. You're lifting your left heel, you're pushing off that push off point that we've been using. And as you come up, you're hugging that thigh into your belly. Your straight leg is nice and energized. And then both feet meet the mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa, back to downward facing dog. Your version. If you need a break, take it. Let's take a few rounds of breath here. Just come back to that breath. Child's pose. Grab a drink of water. Just take a minute. Lift your left leg from down dog when you're ready. Push the leg back and then open the hip. Scorpion, bend the knee. Try to level out your shoulders the best that you can. Left knee to left upper arm, tap. Rocking forward. Left knee, right upper arm, tap. Left knee comes center, set the foot down. High lunge, rise up. Eagle arms, right under left. Inhale, reach up. We're gonna take that humble bow here and then start to hinge forward. Left shoulder towards left knee, back heel stays lifted. Find one point of focus with your eyes. See if you can let your head and your arms be heavy. And then organize through your core, your belly, rise back up. Inhale, your legs. Push off with your back foot, wrap up the thighs, eagle pose. Good, sit back, squeeze those thighs together. You can always use your toes as a kickstand if you're feeling a little off balance. Lift the chest. Unwind the legs, warrior three. Hinge from the hip. Hinge forward, reach those fingertips forward, spin the inseam of your thigh up. And then let's release the arms, bring the hands to the hips for this first one. So you're gonna rotate that right hip open. You might already bring your left hand down if you need to on a block or just out in front of you, and start to open into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Might feel a lot different on one side than the other. You might fly the arms open. Any other variation, if you have a bind in this, take it. Whew, and then gently land, warrior two. So you're facing the right long edge of your mat. Stretch the arms. Reverse, breathe in. Side angle, breathe out. All the way over, bend your back knee, side lunge. Reach your arms, sweep them around to the front of your mat. Let your head hang. Soften your face. Turn to the back of your mat. Lift your back leg. Just a little standing split or L. Maybe you go into your handstand hops from here. Lifting the right heel and pushing off. Shoulders over wrists, fingers are spread nice and wide. And then forward fold at the back of your mat. Chair pose, Utkatasana, one more time. Fly the arms back with the heels. Tip the nose down as you lift your seat. Whoop. And then lower, stand up tall, inhale. Cactus arms, exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Right leg steps back. High lunge, come on up. Right elbow under left. Push off with your back foot, eagle, right away. Squeeze the thighs, sink the hips. Warrior three, hinge. Keep those eagle arms. And then unwind the arms and just start to stack that right hip on top of the left, half moon, open. Strong lifted leg. Gently land, warrior two. Straighten your bent knee. Do a little reverse triangle, reach up and back. Give that leg a break. Re-bend into your knee, extended side angle. And then right away, bend into your front knee. Side lunge, sweep your arms to the back of your mat. Last time here. And then walk quarter turn to the front of your space. Stepping in for pyramid. Maybe play around with handstand hops one more time. Just options. Pushing off with the big toe ball mound. Left leg is super energized as you hug your right thigh up into your belly. Forward fold, both feet to the ground. Bend your knees, sit down onto your booty, and then come onto your back. Let's go ahead and take those legs up. You're gonna wrap the right thigh over the left, maybe hook the foot for eagle if that works in your knees. If not, just keep the thighs connected, and then right elbow under left. Bend your knees, reach your feet to the floor and your fingertips to the floor behind your head here. Inhale, and then as you exhale, knees and elbows come in. So we're doing these little eagle crunches. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Just two more. We have the other side to do and they're hard. Okay, unwind, wide leg straddle, take your legs out and just hold your thighs. You might roll out your ankles. And then switch, left leg crosses. Maybe you wrap up all the way, but it's not necessary. Just cross those thighs, knees are bent. Left arm under right. Reach your fingertips to the floor and the toes down, inhale. Exhale, crunch everything in. Good, lower and lift. But if you need support for your head, you just unwind the arms. Fingertips on the back of the head, two more.
Keep lifting the shoulder blades. Last one, keep lifting the hips. And then relax, unwind, wide leg straddle one more time. And cross your ankles, hug your knees into your chest. Roll yourself up, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Right leg lifts, inhale. Half pigeon, right knee behind your right wrist. Set it up. Extend your back leg. Might even take just a quick peek. See what your foot's doing back there. See if you can straighten it out a little. And then come into your variation of pigeon, half pigeon. We're gonna have about 5 cycles of breath. Soften the face. Notice where you're feeling the most sensation. Send some breath there. Try to avoid dumping your weight over to the right hip. Begin to make your way back upright if you were folded forward. Lean into your right hip and carefully swing your left leg around, bringing the left ankle by your right knee for a seated twist. If you need to, you can extend your right leg long if that feels better in your body. Try to keep both sits bones down. Left hand is your base, right arm reaches up to the sky, and then turn your chest to the left here. Capture your leg, your knee, and hug it in. So you're kind of opening up through that outer left hip and glute, as well as getting this twist in the spine. And if it feels okay in your neck, turn your gaze to look over your shoulder. Breathe in, lengthen to your spine, and then find somewhere where you can soften. Might just be the muscles around the eyes, around your mouth, maybe your shoulders, maybe your belly. Come back around. Unwind those legs, make your way to downward facing dog pose. And then left side, half pigeon. Feel free to lift the leg, bring that knee behind your wrists. Elongate and lengthen out the back leg, top of the foot down. Lift this chest. My AirPods just made like a doo-doo-doo-doo sound. Does that mean that the battery's dying? Okay. Okay. Just a few more rounds of breath in your variation of half pigeon. And you know that you always have figure 4 available to you on your back. This doesn't work in your body today. Make your way back up if you're down. Weight into the left hip. Gently swing the right leg around so your right ankle comes by your left knee. Feel free to straighten your left knee if you need to. Right hand is your base. So it's your kickstand behind you. Left arm reaches, elongate, lengthen, and then rotate heart and chest to the right. Connect arm to leg. Hug that thigh up into your body as much as you can to really get that stretch in the outer glute and hip. And you might turn and look over your shoulder. Find some place to soften. Maybe the eyes, the mouth, the jaw. Breathe. And then come back around. From here, we're gonna lean back with the hands, unwind those legs, stretch them out nice and long. Take a breath in, reach the arms up. Forward bend, Paschimottanasana. Won't be here too long. We're running out of time. And then come up. So slowly make your way to Shavasana. We have about a minute. If you want to finish in a seated little meditation, feel free to do that as well. Otherwise, lie onto your back or find your seat. Close down the eyes. Let go of any effort with the breath, with the body. Notice all the little sensations though in the body. You might have some sweat, beads of sweat dripping off. You might feel your heart pulsing, buzzing, vibrating. I'm going to leave you where you are. And as always, if you want to say hi, just turn on your video and unmute yourself. My hands are at my heart with love and gratitude for you ladies for showing up this morning. Happy Friday. Have a lovely weekend. Namaste.
Hi, Tracy.
Hello again, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Get work going on in the garden, so I'm inside. So, if my computer is only a small screen, so for you to see me, I'd have to put the computer further away, and then I wouldn't be able to see you. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
So it's like, I know, hey, age, can I like my eyesight away?
I know. I know. That's okay. It's fine. We just wanted to have the option,
Yeah.
For teachers that want to do it. I mean, not every teacher is even probably going to want to do it. So, but I thought, well, I'll bring my computer in and see what happens. But I get it, because even at home, I mostly, when I'm practicing, have it off. But the other day I was like, I'm just going to keep it on. And I kind of forgot that it was even on. So
No, that's good.
this
So how are
weekend-
you?
I'm good. I'm going to go for a hike with some friends after this.
Oh,
We're
cool.
going to keep our distance.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Anywhere nice? Where are you off to?
Have you heard of Lee Falls?
No, is it nice?
It's just like it's kind of like you're walking more on a big fire road, so it's
Oh, yeah.
spacious. You're not on like a little trail, but you get to these really big waterfalls. Not
Oh, okay. What's it
not
called?
high.
Lee Falls?
It's not Lee. I
Lee
think just Lee. It's like the Tualatin River.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I've been there once. It's not like a huge hike. I think it's probably a couple miles one way.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna go check that out. It's one of my best friends today. Her mom died, and like I don't know how many years ago, but it's her mom's birthday today. So she took the day off of work and wanted to go and do something. And like with Mother's Day, it's hard. It's a hard time. So do you have any idea of when you're gonna get to move?
I'm hoping the start of July, but I'm trying to organize that right now, and it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. So we'll see. Yeah, it's not an ideal time to try and move countries, really.
No. I know.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I bet it's hard. Well, I mean, are you fine staying in your house? You didn't have to leave, did you?
No, I moved my closing date until the beginning of July, so I'm still in my house, which is good. But it's really my dog. I'm scared to get my dog out to get it back. So
yeah,
I mean that's the good luck.
That's a lot. I know, it's so, you just don't know, and you have to I've never had to put my dog on an airplane or really travel besides going in the car. So, but I feel like that would be stressful.
So, well,
I'm glad I still get to see you.
Yeah, enjoy your hike.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
have a great sunny Friday.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a good weekend.
Bye. You too. Bye.
individuals just start to get more prepared to do